When did you realize your parents' perfect marriage was actually a performance? I was 12 when I found the schedule. Mom had sent me to get her reading glasses from the nightstand. Tucked beneath her jewelry box was a laminated sheet titled Weekly Performance Calendar. Monday through Sunday, broken down by hour. 7 a.m., kiss goodbye, cheek 3 seconds. 12:30 p.m., loving text exchange. 6 p.m., welcome home embrace, waist, hold for 5. 8 p.m., shared laugh at dinner table. 9:30 p.m., compliment appearance in front of children. At the bottom, in mom's handwriting, remember, neighbors watching from kitchen window Tuesday evenings. I thought it was a joke, some weird marriage therapy homework, but then I started noticing the way dad's smile would snap into place the moment he heard car doors in the driveway, how mom's voice would shift to honey sweet whenever someone called, the choreographed way they'd touch each other's shoulders when passing in hallways, but only when I was watching. Their fights happened in whispers behind their bedroom door, but their affection happened on stage, in the kitchen, the living room, anywhere with an audience. The real confirmation came during my friend Sarah's sleepover. We were getting midnight snacks when we overheard them in the study. The Henderson divorce is getting messy, Dad said. We need to dial it up this month. More date nights, more public displays. I'm exhausted, Mom replied. Keeping this up is killing me. Our reputation is everything. The business depends on it. One more year and we can reassess. Sarah squeezed my hand as we crept back upstairs. She didn't say anything, but her pitying look said enough. That's when I understood why family photos felt like hostage situations. Why their anniversary parties were elaborate productions where they performed happiness for applauding crowds. Why I felt like a prop in someone else's play. The performance began cracking during my sophomore year. Dad started working late more often. Mom's smile would flicker off between scenes. Their scheduled interactions became mechanical, robotic. Then Mom got sick, real sick. Not performance sick. Cancer in her lymph nodes sick. During her first chemo session, I watched Dad pace the waiting room, checking his phone. When the nurse said she was ready for visitors, he asked if anyone would see him going in. What does that matter? I snapped. He looked genuinely confused. People expect me to be here. That night, Mom was throwing up blood while Dad updated Facebook about their journey and strength and love conquering all. The post got 200 likes. Mom got a trash can beside her bed. The schedule disappeared when she lost her hair. Hard to perform beauty when you're bald and exhausted. Dad's visits became sporadic. The business needs me, he'd say. But I saw him at restaurants with his secretary, holding her hand the way the schedule demanded he hold Mom's. Mom died on a Tuesday. Dad's Facebook post went viral. Lost my soulmate and best friend. 30 years of perfect love. At the funeral, he played grieving widower flawlessly. People called him inspiring, a devoted husband, someone to admire. That night, I found him on the phone with a real estate agent, discussing selling the house we'd lived in my entire life. Too many memories, he explained when I confronted him, but I'd seen the text messages. He was moving in with his secretary within the month. 6 months later, he remarried, posted the same anniversary captions he'd used with Mom, same scheduled kisses, same performance, different actress. I was 17 when I realized my childhood had been a 30-year Broadway show. My parents weren't soulmates, they were co-stars, and I'd been their unwitting audience, applauding a love story that never existed. Now when people ask about my parents' perfect marriage, I tell them the truth. Love isn't a performance. It's not scheduled or scripted or designed for social media. Real love happens when no one's watching. In hospital rooms and midnight conversations and quiet moments that don't make good photographs. My parents taught me what love looks like from the outside. It took me years to learn what it feels like from within.